What's up, everybody? Today we finally got the book. This was previously only available in Japanese, and finally we got the English version of this. This is called the Pokécology. A lot of interesting facts of Pokemon that maybe you and I don't know about. But man, first of all, look at the cover here. I thought this cover looks really cool, especially with Piplup here. Really cute with all of them kind of running together. You got, Jolteon here falling asleep, Cubone sleeping here too. And you get a little Pikachu here. So yeah, let's get started. Let's look at this book together. It's really nice. A lot of nice, illustration. Like this page I found was pretty interesting, especially talking about Pikachu here. So you guys could see here, you can see Pikachu here, brewing like a thunderstorm. And you know what they said here is when several of these Pokemon gather, the electricity can build and cause lightning storm. So, okay, I see what Pikachu, I see what you're doing. And you see here zapping for a berry. Apparently, also when Pikachu meet, they'll touch their tails together to exchange electricity. So it's a form of greeting for them. And here, more interesting facts about Pikachu too. Here, it talks about the cheeks, the tail, and what he eats too. And you see here, there is also all the professors here, all the professors who research Pokemon. Really nice illustration. And then here it talks about the differences, similarities with the Pokemon. And then here it tells you, how the book is laid out. So chapter 1 is how the Pokemon look. Chapter 2, how they live, how they interact, how they get around. And then here it tells you, how to understand the book. So you guys can see here, give you a little closer look. So chapter 1, let's go. So chapter 1 here talks about the different forms in male and female. So here, talks about difference of how you tell what's say a male Alakazam compared to a female. Interesting. I mean, the difference with the male is it's longer whisker, but other than that, there's really not much difference. You got Venusaur here. Male version doesn't have that little orange triangle thing popping up there. All right, let's go next page. Next page here, it talks about the Alolan form, different forms in the environment. I was always wondering why Meowth, Galarian Meowth, looks like this, and apparently based on the environment it lives in. So I guess it lives with savage folks and traveling on sea most of the time. It's turned into what looks like those sail folks, those pirates. Apparently, much of its body's turned to iron. Pretty cool. Got some interesting facts of Farfetch here too as well. Alolan Vulpix. Here we got the different forms of Pavilion. Sorry. Different habitats. Got the different versions of them. Here it talks about how Ursaluna turned into the Blood Moon. Apparently across the sea and drifted ashore in a new land. Surviving in this place led it to a unique appearance and gained special powers. Interesting. Cool. Talks a little bit about the Wiglet and Toad. Maybe I'm pronouncing this Pokemon wrong. Toadskull. This one looks like Tentacool. This one looks like Diglett, but apparently, like we all know, they're completely different species. So it gives a little bit of info of that. And then talks about the forms changing over time here. You got, you got Sunny form, Rain form, Cast form. A little bit of Giratina here too as well. Oh, this one's cool. Full belly mode. Look at this, full belly mode. You guys can see full belly mode, angry mode. I think we all kind of look like that when we get hungry. The hunger has disrupted this Pokemon's hormonal balance. Interesting. So I'll quickly flip through this. Talks about Magikarp, Gyarados. We all know about that. We all know what they're about now. So, and then we got differences being exposed to different type of light. Okay. With Lycanroc, interesting. Ooh, we got different flavors. Creamy. You know what? I could use some ice cream right now. This is weather's really hot outside, but we got matcha cream. I don't think I've seen the matcha cream being illustrated for this Pokemon here, so that'd be pretty cool if they did on a Pokemon card. And talks about EV evolution. We all know Flareon, Jolteon, Moonbreon, Sylveon, Leafeon, all those. Ah, cool, interesting. Talks a little bit about Wartortle too, with its ears. Controls what furry ears. Okay, maintain balance while swimming. Now let's go. This is what chapter. Okay, how they live. Chapter 2. So ways to get food. Cool. Okay, we got Gloom here. Looks. This is the fluid that oozes from its mouth isn't drool. It's a nectar that used to attack prey. Interesting. I was always wondering why it's always drooling. I remember watching the Pokemon show, but apparently it's used to attack prey. And then we got here Slowpoke. If a Slowpoke's tail is bitten by Shelder, it can evolve into Slowbro. Okay, Shelder that have been drawn in by the sweet flavor. Oh, so there's a sweet flavor from the tail apparently. That's why it bites it. And here, look at Gengar. Sinks in the shadow, follow its prey. Okay, interesting. Cool. All right. Let's go to the next page here. Okay, various sensors used to search out for food. Okay, apparently we got when drowsy eats your dream, you won't even be able to remember what kind of dream it was. Apparently good dream tastes better. All right, let's go. All right, it needs to. I'm just reading about. You got here. Munchlax. Anything that looks edible, Munchlax. You know it's gonna go and eat and swallow it. Apparently, its stomach is tough enough to handle it, even if the food's gone rotten. All right, it's gone rotten. This guy eats everything. Oh, this is cute here. Got Turtwig and Leafeon. So apparently its cellular composition is closer to that of a plant. Okay, to produce energy. Interesting. Ivysaur here. The more sunlight Ivysaur bathes in, the larger the bud on its back grows. Cool. He talks about storing up more food here. Boom and bust. Okay. Got Pokemon temperature, cold bodies. Interesting. Bodies that grow hotter in battle. Okay, so when Reshiram's tail flares, the heat energy moves the atmosphere and changes the world's weather. So tail default state when it's burning. Typhlosion has a secret devastating move. It rubs its blazing fur to cause huge explosion. Okay. Blows fire from its nose to attack foes. All right. Paladin Taurus. Hey, you got Cubone here going at Centiskorch. And then we got here. Oh, this is cool here. Charcadet. Its firepower increases during battle, reaching over 1,000 Celsius. It likes berries. Like a lot of the Pokemon like berry. So body temperature is roughly -6 degrees. All right. Regulating its body temperature here. Cool facts. And oh, interesting. This is an interesting fact here. Apparently its wings are not for flying, but used for just absorbing sunlight. All right. Oh, look at this here. Fuecoco looking cute, sleeping here. You guys could see her sleeping, just chilling. Lies on the warm rocks. Use the heat to absorb to create fire energy. They absorb heat through the square scale on their back and the front. Okay. Let's go to the next page. See, I like these illustrations with the people and the Pokemon together. Talks a little bit about how they work together here. You got Hoothoot. So Hoothoot has an organ that senses and tracks the Earth's rotation. Interesting. Using this special organ, this Pokemon begins hooting at precisely the same time every day. Let's talk about, we got lunar phases with Moonbreon here. Okay, eyes can see in pitch darkness. Yeah, for sure. Exposed to the moon era, rings pattern grows. Okay, in dark Dark Rye can lure people into deep sleep and make them dream. Chases people and Pokemon from its hair by giving them nightmares. Oh Jesus, I don't want to mess with Dark Rye. Definitely not. So we got day and night here. Oh, this is a pretty cool illustration here. You guys could see. Day and night. And then you got changing with the seasons here. Cool. Oh, this is probably one of my favorite pages. When I first flipped through this, I think this is probably my favorite. Like how the Pokemon sleeps, especially Snorlax. Apparently a Snorlax, look here, it says it eats, oh my god, 900 pounds of the food every day. Alright, you got Ekans curled up here. Claydol sleeps while levitating in mid-air using telekinesis. So this page talks about, yeah, Pokemon that sleeps for a long period. Pinsir apparently can't handle cold really well too. So it buries itself in leaf. I like this page, it's my favorite too. Look at all these Pokemon sleeping. I think all our favorite Pokemon illustration is of Pokemon sleeping too. Look at Mankey, pretty cute too. Kind of sleeping together here. Cute too, Sandshrew. You got Kangaskhan. Sandslash sleeping here. Chimchar. Cute. Geodude. Buries himself halfway into the ground when it sleeps. Oh, Larvitar is born underground. So it's born underground. Pretty neat. So it's just more. Oh, we got Lugia here. That's sick. I actually didn't even notice Lugia on this page before. Sleeps in the deep sea trench, and it flaps its wings. It's set to cause a 40-day storm because of its power. Damn. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite pages. Just probably gonna read up more about that later on. So how they interact, chapter 3. Living together and relying on each other. So this one's pretty interesting too. Apparently, I was always wondering why is there all this weird stuff on the back of Torterra, and apparently Pokemon they gather together and begin to build their nests. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Dragonite. All right, what's going on with Dragonite? Without fear. You got Cubone and hey, is that Dragonite carrying Cubone? You guys look at that. That Cubone was drowning. Oh, makes sense. Wow. It's a kind-hearted Pokemon. If it spots a drowning person, it'll simply help them. It's good to know because I can't swim. So, Dragonite, yo, come save me. Blissey, it will share its egg and offer care. It's really nice of them. And you got Pokemon taking care of each other here. Coexisting with Pokemon. Oh, this one's probably one of my favorite. Machoke happily carries heavy cargo, tough enough, willing does hard work for people. It's really cool. It's working people together, utilizing other Pokemon. I'm just gonna flip through these page. Oh, no way. This is interesting. This one here with Sinistra pretends to be a T. Oh yeah, this is pretty dark. This Pokemon is pretty dark, so it fools people into drinking it so it can drain their life force. Oh my goodness. I prefer staying in dark spaces. That's not good. That's dark. And then here you got, look, Vulpix pretending to be injured and then slips away while, Ondor is flustered. And then you got here Sudowoodo. It has less luck hiding in the winter. Yeah, it makes sense. Fake eyes. All right. Blending into the scenery. Vaporeon and Azumarill. Really cool here. Poison type. Territories. All right. Noisy display of Ondor. Makes sense. Marking. We got Growlithe. This territory here. Conflict within the same species. Right. Pinsir. Pokemon in groups. Whoa, look at this one. Look at Wailord. Chasing the prey. Wow. I wouldn't want to be there. You got roles in large groups. Oh. Is it King Gambit? I know I'm probably butchering its name, but I think it sounds cool. King Gambit. And you got Bisharp. Like samurai, you know, gathering together. Really cool. Reminds you of like. So then you got Pasamiya. Really cool. Leaders of the group. Got leaders. Strict behavior. Okay. Large gatherings. Interesting. And then how Pokemon get around. So these guys are moving on land. Pacing across the land. Wow, look at that. Sweet. Structure. Various ways they move. How they get around. Oh, Raichu. He loves the lowland pancakes. Okay. Very nice. We got changes in movement here. Okay. Pokemon look alike but move differently. Oh, this page is sick. Pokemon in flight. Man, Dragonite, Pidgeot, Golurk, Charizard. Man, all the cool looking Pokemon. You got all here in flight mode. Oh, this is pretty cool. Dragonite's capable of circling the globe in 16 hours. Wow. Interesting fact. Oh wow, look at this. You got, what was it? Look at this Yanmega just carrying this guy. Well balanced with wing on his tail. It's so powerful that it blows down huge trees. And you got Crobat going at Saring. Charizard, Aerodactyl, transforming others by flight. You got Latios. Various Pokemon that can fly. Different types of wings. Apparently whole feathers glow in 7 colors depending on the angle. I remember that first episode. Is it first episode or second episode of like Pokemon? First season when Ash sees like Ho-Oh in the air. Crazy. So apparently for Scizor, its wings are not for flying but for regulating its body temperature. Okay, cool. And then you can compare the wings. You got now you got Pokemon in the water. Magikarp. Oh my god, what is this Frillish doing to Magikarp? Like it just, it looks very evil here. Very evil. So just talking about moving through the water. Oh, this is sick here. Oh, you got Piplup, really cute on Wailord. You got Frillish again. Like, what is it doing with Magikarp? So this one's happy, and this one looks aggressive. Its arms wrap around foes. Oh my god, what did you do, Magikarp, to Frillish? And paralyzes them, apparently, with the wraparound. Then you got, alright. Meryl, really cool. Transporting Pokemon and people. Lotad. Look how cute Pichu is having a good time just floating on there like a fairy. It's a fairy ride here. And various Pokemon that can swim. Dondozo looks, that's a big boy. So you got more here, and then it's got flying, running, rolling, okay. Where they are. Ooh. Cool. Eats boulders and dirt. Yeah, I figured that's what it would eat. Onyx and then Shiny Tail with Ampharos. So this is, yeah, I think this is pretty much it. And then on the back here, it just tells you like the Pokemon in this book that you'll find more information about. And then it talks a little bit more about like, the stats of the Pokemon. So I'm just gonna flip through it. And yeah, that's it. This is cool. This book, oh, and look at the back here. Man, what a nice way to kind of end the book like this. No, I think this is a really cool book. Like, this is like $15. I got it Indigo today, and I'm definitely gonna look, read more into detail. Obviously, I kind of flipped through, just to kind of go through with you guys, what the book is about. But yeah, if you're a Pokemon fan and you really like Pokemon illustration, I think this book is so cool. Like, this is probably a must-buy for you. Talking about Pokemon and just a different illustration. Like, I think the illustration here, like, they look really nice in this book here. And yeah, comment down below. Let me know if you guys plan to get this book, what you think about the book. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.